Mets just lost our afternoon game to the Washington Nationals, 5-4. Now officially the worst team in baseball. But I don't think that's really the whole story. That's a rationalization, if anything. That's mint that I've cross planted. I'm going to do a little tour of the garden. I think the more important thing is to mention that they've achieved this feat with having the second highest payroll ever in Major League Baseball history. Worst result, second highest payroll. Steve Cohen, good job. I didn't do those. Those were from somebody else. Is there? Yeah, Tippy's in the window. I might be able to see her with the glare. There's my tip. Roses are really coming along well. This is a, what does it say? Snowy showy stone crop. And that's the transplant. That's the original. Trying to do another transplant over there. That's a rose cutting under the close. This is, I was going to put the vegetables in tomorrow because Colleen, my AI assistant, co-pilot, said tomorrow was the last freeze day, but we're actually having 32 degrees tonight. So we're going to wait. That's catnip. That's coming back. Oh, these are for the vegetables, as we say in Canada. Vegetables. And this is Mikey. Mikey is 59 years old. Mikey, much like many New York Jews, does not spend his winters anymore in his native soil. He goes inside, literally there, about 2 feet back, to spend the winters, the harsh winters, with his friend the Chinaman. And they tell bawdy jokes to each other and get drunk, which I think you're entitled to at this stage of your life. I don't know what I'm putting over there. This is what I want to show. There we go. Let's get back with it. So, even though I haven't been feeling that well, I still try to be creative. I'm much like Porch Piper Tom. I need an outlet for my creativity. And this is what I've created. I call it kinetic sculpture. So this is all wood that I found and then skinned, so to speak, and sculpted a little, well, and shaped as far as the carving, and then sculpted this. And this kinetic sculpture I call the flame, because to me, if you took away all the bird feeders and such, that's a brome bird feeder, that green one's the best one. It's made in Quebec, as we say. It looks like a flame to me, and I like it very much. Of course, you got to represent the motherland with the flag. I don't know what I'm going to do with that wood over there, but I'm half German, so I have to pile it up and be neat about it. But I think it's best from this angle, right here. Yeah. So that's what I do. Am I an artist? I think I am, but I would leave that judgment to others. So let's take a quick walk. Hopefully quick. I don't care about the grass. If it grows, it grows. If it's brown, it's brown, etc. Here along the property line. This just kind of started off as a joke. Now it's come along. So here's the first bit. That was under a cloche. I believe that's pumpkin, although I didn't plant it. But I did leave stray bits of pumpkin as fertilizer out. That's nothing much. So a lot of trees came down this winter, and I made good use of them as supports. And here's two roses that are coming along quite nicely. And this is a cairn. This is dedicated to my Paquinto. I'm not Irish, but I like tradition. And that's not affixed in any way. It's just standing on its own volition. Here's some compost that I just dumped, but this is going to be vegetables and sunflowers. There's a rose. It's actually planted in Paquinto's memory. Vegetables to be, maybe some pumpkin sprouts, and this is what I do. I just basically dump the old pumpkins out and let them rot at various points. This I built up, kind of give a stand back, because I had all this wood that I found. So I built this sucker up progressively over the winter. And I did it because you can't see it because of what's in front of it that I had built previously. And that's just a guard so the lawnmower people don't kill the two, well, this rose and that rose were there. And yeah, more pumpkins that are rotting and maybe spurning. Here's a rose, and I definitely think those are pumpkins. And then this is the last one. I think that might be sunflowers. I dump the seeds from the feeder when they get kind of nasty out. So, there you go. Not mammoth, but not bad. There's the cairn. And that's it. You're welcome.